On the night of December 16th, 1916, an over-the-top murder plot unfolded in one of Russia's most extravagant palaces. The crime was the cherry on the top of an ongoing smear campaign against the victim, a man who had somehow wormed his way into the highest echelons of Russian power. It rattled the aristocracy just as World War I was steamrolling through Europe, and Russia was teetering on the edge of revolution. Seems like great timing. More than a century later, the scandal surrounding Grigori Rasputin, long labeled as the Mad Monk, continues to overshadow the bizarre reality of his relationship with Russia's last Tsar and Tsarina, Nicholas and Alexandra. How a scruffy, bath-rejecting, self-proclaimed holy man gained such influence over the Romanovs baffled and infuriated the aristocracy, who viewed him as a bearded menace wrapped in mysticism. Born in 1869 in Pokrovskoye, a tiny Siberian village far from the glitz and glamour of St. Petersburg, Rasputin had humble beginnings. There's not much solid information about his early years, probably because nobody at the time thought, hey, let's keep detailed records on this random guy who smells like turnips and butt. At 19, he married Praskovya Dubrovina, who would later shake her head at his shenanigans while raising their 4 children. Then in 1892, Rasputin went the deadbeat dad route and left his family, and hit the road in search of spiritual enlightenment. He dabbled in monastic life, but ultimately preferred wandering Russia as a self-proclaimed holy man, a career path with remarkably few entry requirements. By 1905, Rasputin had slithered into St. Petersburg's high society as a mystical healer right when the elite were going through their teenage occult goth phase. He gathered an enthusiastic fan club, mostly women, who saw him as a divine figure. Meanwhile, skeptics saw him as a bearded menace. He had earned a reputation for living life with one foot in the monastery and the other firmly planted in the local tavern. Despite public suspicion, Rasputin found himself in the inner circle of the Russian royal family. This was thanks to their son Alexei's hemophilia, a potentially deadly blood disease. His mother, the Tsarina Alexandra, believed Rasputin had the power to alleviate her son's suffering. Whether through hypnosis or prayers or sheer luck, he seemed to have a calming effect on Alexei's symptoms, which earned the Tsarina's unwavering loyalty.